Have you ever thought why a TV commercial is so expensive? Well, it's expensive because of the fact that in 30 seconds, you, the viewers, make a purchase decision based on whatever you see in the TV commercial. So today we're going to talk about how do you pitch your business so that you generate leads. Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Mriganka and I am the soft skills trainer at Inspiria Knowledge Campus. And today we're going to talk about elevator pitch for businesses. Whenever someone comes and asks you a question that, hey, what is your business all about? Usually what people do is they give a very vanilla pitch, meaning they talk about the services that they offer, the problems that they're going to solve, and where are they situated, and how many years they are in the business. I call this a vanilla pitch because, hey, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, it's not about what you say, but how do you make them feel that matters. So when you give a pitch like talking about your services, talking about your products, talking about the solutions that you give, that is a vanilla pitch because that will never generate leads for you. If it generates leads for you, it is because you have a reputation in the market and people believe you. But what if you are somebody who has just started? How do you generate leads for you? How do you make people trust you? So in order to do that, you need to make an elevator pitch for your business. So to give you an insight to that, I have created a 7-point formula as to how you can make your elevator pitch so that it becomes an interesting one. Let's go over them one by one. The first is, what problem do people face that you can help them solve? So talk about the issues that people usually face. Mind you that the key to your elevator pitch is it needs to be personal. It needs to have a story, an entire story which will connect with your audience who are listening to. Because if your audience don't connect to your story, then they're not going to buy it. They're just going to listen to you, shake hands with you, exchange cards, and that is all about it. So you need to get to the root of the problem that people have and the solution that you have and how can you solve it. The next is, what or rather who is this for? You need to target those people specifically for whom you have the solution. Because otherwise the product that you have cannot be for everybody. Because the moment it becomes for everybody, it basically becomes generalized. So you need to figure out your niche and target that niche. So figure out that who is this problem for. The second point is, how does it feel to have that problem? The problem needs to be really genuine. A problem that people can connect with. So you need to understand through the deep root of the feeling of that problem. Point number 3 is, what do you have that solves that problem? Would you reach down to the deep insecurities of that person and solve the problem that the person has? Do you have that or do you don't? And point number 4, why does it work? So you need to talk about the different aspects that you really give a lot of focus upon and how you pinpoint the root cause of the issue and how does it work, and the success stories of where, or rather an incident where this problem was there and how have you solved it. Point number 5, who do you want to respond to this problem? Remember that I spoke about that you need to figure out your niche and direct it straight to those people, the ones for whom you have the problem. So who do you want to respond? Are those parents? Are those students? Are those teachers? Are those working professionals? Or is it entrepreneurs? So you need to find the people and who do you want to respond should be there in your pitch whenever you are talking about your business. Point number 6, give them a call to action. So by now, when you've already been speaking, the people who are connecting with the situation or the case study that you're putting in front of them, they have already realized that, hey, you know what? I have this problem. I have been facing this since a very long time, but I have not got a solution to it. So then you give them a call to action. That is, how do they get in touch with you? How do they take that first step towards eliminating that issue or problem that has been ailing them since quite a long time? And point number 7, how do they do it? How do they reach out to you, and what are the things that they need to have in order to have a meaningful conversation with you regarding the problem? Because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, when you are speaking to somebody, you also need to get feedback from your listeners, the people who are listening to you, because only then can you tailor-make your entire pitch for their specific needs. Because otherwise, what is going to happen is you are going to have one straight, simple pitch which you think is the best out of the lot, and you're going to pitch it to each and every one that you meet or whoever asks you, hey, what is your business? So the key here, ladies and gentlemen, is follow all these 7 steps and tailor-make your pitch into the situation or into the kind of clientele that you are addressing. Because hey, your pitch can never be a straight jacket solution. Your pitch is your introduction to your business. So the shorter it is, the more crisp it is, the better it is. Because that is when it will leave a lasting impression on your audience. Because, ladies and gentlemen, a wise man once said that it's not about what you say, but how you say it and how you make them feel at the end of the day, that matters. So the core thing that you need to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that reach out to that core problem. Reach down to those insecurities that you feel your clientele has and tell them, you know what? You're not the only one. There have been other people as well who's had the same problem, and my business has solved that problem and has made them really, really successful. So that is how you give an elevator pitch for your business, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you all the very best, and I'll see you around in the next video.